The Halo Collar 3 is the most advanced, most accurate, and safest GPS dog fence ever created. It's truly amazing technology, and not just in pet tech, but for all consumer electronics on the market. Generally, the Halo Collar is a wireless dog fence powered by a patented GPS technology that lets you create invisible fences using just your Halo Collar app on your phone and with the tap of your finger, right in the app. Once you set up these fences and once your dog is trained to respond to its halo, your dog can approach any boundary you create and it will get feedback from the Halo Collar that keeps it from leaving the boundary, giving your dog both freedom to go with you anywhere you go and safety to keep it from leaving any boundary you set. Most importantly, we've introduced updated PrecisionGPS technology, which uses artificial intelligence to provide the most accurate GPS virtual dog fence ever created. And it does that by utilizing the most direct line of sight signals from space to distinguish the best signals from error signals and give an extremely accurate position everywhere your dog goes. We've also introduced an active GPS antenna, and we've done it in a way that doesn't sacrifice battery life. In fact, we've included a longer battery life by about 20% with the Halo Collar 3. So where the Halo 2 Plus was delivering a typical battery life of about 20 hours, our Halo Collar 3 has supported approximately 24-hour battery life for the typical use. We also have an amazing technology from a connectivity perspective introduced with the Halo Collar 3. It provides all carrier coverage automatically everywhere you take your dog. And that's very important. We know it's really important to see where your dog is everywhere they go and to get updates from your Halo Collar everywhere your dog goes. With the Halo Collar 3, your Halo Collar will automatically switch to the best possible cellular provider everywhere it goes. For example, AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile in the United States, but also carriers throughout the world. And it does this without you needing to do anything in the Halo Collar app and without increasing your monthly cost. We've also introduced the Perfect Fit collar system. That allows you to customize the fit exactly for your dog's neck and remove any extra strap using a tool that we provide you. But it still gives you the flexibility to expand the collar as your dog neck size might grow or as its hair shrinks and grows from season to season. The Halo Collar 3 also includes a magnetic charging port, which both is easier to use than the USB-C port from previous versions, but it also eliminates the concern about getting dirt or mud trapped in the charging port. We know that your dog loves to run around, not just in the water, but in the dirt and the mud. And this just makes keeping your Halo Collar 3 neat and clean that much easier. And last but not least, we've introduced 2 new colors for the Halo Collar 3 because we know that your collar should not just be extremely functional, but it should look great. So these 2 new colors are really exciting. We know that we've gotten a lot of customers asking for that. When your dog's outdoors, the Halo Collar 3 will be the most precise GPS you could get, really because of the PrecisionGPS functionality. This new artificial intelligence algorithm is extremely effective in eliminating extraneous signals that are bouncing off of things like walls or buildings or your house and causing what would typically be an error in other systems. And by eliminating those signals and using only signals that are coming in through line of sight, the Halo Collar 3 is extremely accurate. And we know that's very important to everybody. We also have a stronger antenna. The new active antenna is about double the power. So what that means is signals come in about twice as strong as they used to. And that's always helpful, but it's helpful both in a strong signal environment to give a more accurate reading. It's also helpful in a weaker signal environment to continue to track your dog even when the signals are typically weaker. So again, what we were able to do is introduce this new active antenna without sacrificing battery life. And that's really what makes it so amazing. A lot of GPS dog collars give you periodic updates every few minutes, or maybe only when your dog leaves a geofence. But at Halo Collar, we know that peace of mind is really, for you, is what it's all about. And we feel it's very important to give you real-time visibility all the time. And we're very excited to be able to now give that to you, again, without increasing any costs for you and without reducing the battery life. And when you open the Halo Collar app, you start to look at your dog on the My Map screen, you're going to see your dog's position update all the time in real time. And what I mean is about once a second, you're going to get an update, whether your dog's connected over cellular, Wi-Fi, or Bluetooth. You'll see it say updating live, and you'll see its position updating, as long as it's in a good satellite location for GPS. When your dog, remember, goes into a low satellite area, perhaps like in your yard, in your basement, or inside your house somewhere, depending on your house, the position is going to be received every second, but it may not move. And that's because we only update the GPS position when we can get an accurate location for your dog. There are literally hundreds of cellular carriers that will all work with the Halo Collar 3. In the United States, the three that are most commonly used are Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile, but it also will communicate on US Cellular and other carriers in the United States. We also communicate on several carriers in Canada, in Mexico, and carriers in almost every country in the world. And the coolest part is, again, you don't need to do anything. The collar will just automatically switch for you, depending on what signal is out there and what's the strongest and best signal to use. So it really is a unique function. It's something that even your iPhone doesn't do. No other GPS dog collar on the market does that. The Halo Collar 3 typical battery life of 24 hours is about 20% more than the typical life of a Halo 2 Plus. We continue to work on ways to extend the battery life, and we're rolling out these continued updates and improvements through over-the-air software updates. And we'll continue to do that for all versions of Halo. No, the Halo Collar 3 is for sale for the same price as the Halo 2 Plus, which is $699.